Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another session of Candid Meena. And today we have a lot of interesting news lined up for you, as well as it's quite interesting to note that many of you must have seen the way our Prime Minister Modi ji, right? He gave it back very strongly to the opposition, and he was very candid today in the Lok Sabha session. And welcome, Tara. Welcome, Renuka. Welcome, Narinder. Good morning. Um, Hi, Manoharji. Hi, Pansy. Welcome. So, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit the like button and share it with your friends. So, friends, let's start off today, and I'm sure that many of you must have seen the way Modi ji came very hard on the Congress party in particular. And Modi ji, speaking during the Lok Sabha session, he said, "People of India have repeatedly reposed faith in our government. I'm thankful to them. I see it as a divine blessing that the opposition came with this motion." A similar motion was set in 2018 ahead of the Lok Sabha election in 2019. I had said that this was a floor test for the opposition and not for us. And when the elections happened, they were unable to match the number of votes they received in the previous election. People of this government passed no confidence motion against the opposition, so a no trust motion from the opposition is auspicious for us. And I've seen that you are determined to ensure that the NDA and BJP will return with record margins in the 2024 elections. He said, in the last few days in Parliament, a number of important bills were passed, but the opposition betrayed the mandate with which they were sent here. The group is more important than Desh. The lust for power remains in their mind. They are not concerned about the future of the youth, but about their political future. You were forced to join hands with corrupt allies to have a debate. I want to ask your opposition, why don't you come prepared for a debate? Modi said, I don't understand why the Congress sidelines Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary. The Congress repeatedly insults him. Sometimes Congress removes him from the post of the floor leader. I fully sympathize with him. Thanks to Amit Shah, Adarji was given a chance by his party, but he ruined that too. Taking pot shots, Modi said they have no niti or niyat. They do not have a world vision. This is why during the Congress era, poor and poverty kept growing in India. India was on the verge of bankruptcy in the 1990s. Today, it is racing forward on all parameters. Congress leaders may think there's a magic stick. Due to our commitment to reform, perform, and transform, and our hard work, we will take India to be the third largest economy. So this is some of the important points which Modi ji highlighted during his strong retort towards the opposition in the Lok Sabha session, and he came very strongly. He was very candid, and he also highlighted the major infrastructural developments all across India, like the Vande Bharat trains being launched, the expressways being launched all across India, and many other, and the revamp of many railway stations, the opening up of many airports, and many other things. So Congress and the opposition were really, they were on the back foot, and they, were in loss of words, during this particular session, and I could see it, in the eyes of the opposition when, Modi ji made this very strong speech, right? And now, but one thing is still in our minds is why Modi and the BJP is still not talking about Bollywood, right? About the injustice which is happening in Bollywood. Why Modi and BJP is not talking about the SSR case and the Disha Salian case, right? And because that's also very big, people are, they want justice for Sushant Singh Rajput, and many of the unfortunate souls that deserve justice, like Jia Khan, Tunisha Sharma, and many others, right? So I really wonder when Modi will take up this, right? And the people should question the PM office as to why nothing is being done with regards to the CBI case update on the SSR case, why the CBI is remaining silent, right? And all the more the people should tweet on Twitter or X, right? I mean, all Elon Musk is really funny. And when I was searching this Twitter app on my phone, I couldn't find. I typed Twitter, and I couldn't find the Twitter app on my phone. And then, okay, I recall. Okay, now it's called X, right? So I had to type X, and I could find the app on my phone. So that's kind of hilarious that you know the kind of um, you know, uh, I mean, how Elon Musk, because of his ego, he had to rename the whole Twitter into X, right? Hi, Manohar ji. Hi, good evening, Vinny ji. Good evening, Priyanka ji. Was watching all your recent episodes, but did not participate in discussion. Okay, Meena ji's live on Bageshwar Baba was really good. Yes, that was a very good session with Maria Worth, and we'll be doing more and more sessions in depth on Bageshwar ji. In fact, we'll be doing, because he is one of the rising stars in the spiritual field, and I see him becoming a very big spiritual guru in India, because he is drawing millions and millions of people in his satsangs, right? And he has a lot of spiritual power, and we'll be talking about Bageshwar Damji in uh, in more sessions on Candid Meena. Hi, Maya ji, welcome. Today it's all about only about PM speech. No wonder opposition walked away from voting for no confidence. It's kind of hilarious, and I really, Maya ji, did you see that? Rahul Gandhi was trying to control his laughter. It seemed like he was going to smile or something. So, but he was keeping a straight face, in the session. So it looked like he was going to, have an embarrassed smirk or something like that. Har Har Mahadev, Simi ji. Gloria, welcome. Good evening. Elon is cleaning up the mess made by D State, who is not allowing free speech. I really don't know, Mindy, about Elon Musk, really advocating the free speech on X, right? Because on X, even now, I see many right-wing people, their reach is being restricted, right? People with right-wing opinions, their reach is not there, right? And you have a lot of people on in the right wing, their reach is being limited by X. So we'll have to wait and see if Elon Musk is really going to walk the talk and make X a place for free speech. So coming to the next piece of news, and that is what Bollywood is trying every trick in the book to, in fact, Bollywood stars or Bollywood, performers. That's a better word, and they are trying each and every trick, each and every tactic to sort of make money, because they are not making enough money to maintain their lifestyles, because they have very, very glamorous lifestyles, and they need a lot of money to maintain that lifestyle, right? He's a businessman at the end of the day, and will go where he makes money, says Mindy. Yes, Rahul could not stay for more than 1 hour. He seems to run away for every 1 hour, saying he had some work or something. I says Maya. So yes, it's kind of hilarious when we speak about Rahul Gandhi, and it seems that Rahul Gandhi is the biggest vote catcher for BJP indirectly, right? And many people say he's the biggest campaigner for BJP, sitting on in the opposition. Good evening, Truth Teller. So, friends, coming to the main piece of the story, and now Alia Bhatt, as you know, she is the brand ambassador for many brands, and apparently, according to news reports, 3 years after launching her clothing brand, which is called Eda Mama, Alia Bhatt is reportedly cashing out. So she started a small clothing brand by the name of Eda Mama. And now, according to reports, this company will be acquired by the retail arm of Reliance Industries for 3 billion rupees or $36 million. If the deal goes through, it would give a flip to the now established trend of Indian movie stars putting money into startups and owning consumer facing brands, says Bhaskar Majumdar, an early stage investor. Alia Bhatt is just one among the host of Bollywood stars who have been actively investing in startups recently. Deepika Padukone launched her own skincare brand 82 Degree E last year, and Ranveer Singh bought a stake in the beauty brand Sugar Cosmetics. The trend isn't new, says industry watchers. India startup scene started gaining traction in 2010. Salman Khan was among the first to venture in when he picked up a minority stake in the travel portal Yatra. But with India emerging as the world's third largest startup ecosystem, this has gathered more steam. 14 Indian actors put money into 18 startup ventures, most of them in the early or growth stages. This is, we are talking about the year 2022, just 1 year ago. A majority of the investments were in direct to consumer brands or D2C, while the rest were in edtech, e-commerce, and food tech, among others. Celebrities today don't want to be seen in as just movie stars, but also as smart investors. Alia Bhatt has shown how a celebrity can leverage her stardom and fan following to transform an eco-friendly homegrown brand into a successful business, according to Aviral Jain, managing director of valuation advisory services practice of Kroll. Now, Shah Rukh Khan did some successful investment into sporting ventures and restaurants, as we all know, with regards to IPL and everything, right? And so this is how you know Bollywood is Bollywood stars, rather, or Bollywood performers. They're getting desperate day by day, and they're looking into investing into startups of any domain. Right? We are not talking about one particular domain. It could be startups of any particular domain. It could be FMCG products. It could be ed tech. It could be anything else, which is sort of has a lot of potential in terms of growing. It could be maybe AI companies, right? Because AI is the future in tech. So these Bollywood people, they know that Bollywood films are not going to earn them much revenue because of the hashtag boycott Bollywood movement. And this is a new way of investing their money and getting some good returns to maintain their lifestyle. And friends, these kind of reports, you won't see it on mainstream media, because mainstream media, for some reason or the other, they don't like to sort of report anything hard hitting on Bollywood, right? Because we all know that politicians and mainstream media have a very soft corner for Bollywood producers. Even when Chandrayaan 3 is much cheaper than making a Bollywood film, right? Just launching a space vehicle all the way to the orbit of the moon or on the surface of the moon or whatever is much cheaper than making a Bollywood film. So that makes perfect sense, right? For public uh, for the Indian public. So it's kind of hilarious. Hi, Vidyaji. Bollywood is now more into other businesses than film, since they know cinema is no longer in their grasp. Yes, Mayaji. The best way to bring down is boycott all movies and the useless products, says Narinda. Yes, or choose not to consume their films, or choose not to watch their films, Narinda. Namaste, Jenny ji. These people only about paisa and fame, leaving their newborn and continue acting, no dignity, pride, everything is paisa. They all have to leave and all go, says Jenny. Yes, the only thing which is important for them, like we have spoken, is paisa, right, and money. That's the only important thing which is very important for these Bollywood performers. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and it's quite interesting that the SRK is somewhat losing his brand value in Bollywood, and the latest is surprisingly, the latest with SRK's Dawn, the film. Ranveer Singh will be replacing SRK as the new Dawn for the third part of Dawn, which is by Farhan Akhtar. So Farhan Akhtar's film is this Dawn 3, and apparently SRK will not be acting as Dawn in the film, and he's being replaced by Ranveer Singh, right? And it will release in 2025. So, what's the reason why SRK choose to opt out of this project, or did Farhan Akhtar sort of replace SRK? So something is not right, and you can see how the pressure is getting right on these Khans, be it SRK, be it Salman Khan, and be it any other Bollywood superstar, right? The so-called superstars like Akshay Kumar, they're all facing the pressure because people are boycotting their films left and right, and you can see how they are losing their prominence day by day, and they're doing each and everything to somehow remain important or relevant. Namaste, Jenny ji. I saw Vijay Sethupathi Instagram is full of Jawan trailers. Yes, he's acting in that film, and that's the reason why he's spamming all this all these trailers on his Insta account. So that's the reason why. So these Khans are trying to lash on in the popularity of South Indian film stars like Vijay Sethupathi, and they're somehow trying to make this film a hit. Hi, Money. Hi, Savitri ji. Hi, Money walks. Money talks, walks, and sleeps with these guys. So let them sleep on it. Yes, money is important in life, but ye log, yeah, this is they are very hardcore people, and they don't. Most important thing for them is money and fame as well, right? Because they're very much bothered about their status and their image in the public. Welcome, Vidyaji. So this is good news. As long as they don't spew their influence on the public through film and TV, it's a good riddance. What about ISI mafia controlling them? Would they be quite? See, this is all. We'll have to wait and watch because Bollywood, because Pakistan economy is in shatters. Because we all know the Pakistan economy is completely, it is broken down, and even they have lost stability, political stability in Pakistan, and you see the state of situation there. But the ISI somehow gets its revenue from other nefarious activities, right? Like all these drug business and everything, right? And ISI is we'll have a lot of things on the plate as we speak, and we will have to wait and see how this whole thing plays out, because we saw now Seema Haider is being offered a role in a particular Bollywood film, right? Seema Haider, who crossed borders and married Sachin in India, and she is obviously an ISI agent, right? And you can see how the closeness. Why can't government throw them in jail? Yes, Rocky, because we have people across all party lines who are very close to Bollywood, be it BJP, right, be it Congress, or be it any other political party, and that's the reason why there's no questions raised on them, and we'll have to wait and watch how it goes. Hi, good evening, Sunita ji. Welcome. So, friends, we like we said that we would request you to share this video to as many people as possible, because in this way awareness is spread, and that's the only way in which any change will come forth. So, coming to the next piece of news, and this is very interesting, and SSR, as we all know, AI is becoming more and more advanced trends, artificial intelligence, right? And recently, an AI artist shared a video featuring Sushant Singh Rajput's doppelganger, who looks very similar to Sushant. The artist took help from AI to create a very identical replica of his facial features and hair. The video made everyone emotional as it looks absolutely real. The video received positive reactions from all social media users. A guy wrote, "Miss you, Sushant sir." Another user said, "Bye, Sushant sir के fan उन्हें जाने नहीं देंगे." So it's quite interesting that with the advent of AI technology, that you can make all these kind of videos which look like a real life person, but there's also a downside to it, because they can many people can doctor fake videos of important political figures, right, using AI technologies. So it has its ups and downs. So I wouldn't really you know go very much fully with AI technology, because, in my opinion, at least, AI technology can be harmful in a way, right? But at the same time, AI does help people do a lot of things. By people can write few sort of articles if they don't have time, but obviously the quality of the article will be in question, right? Because ultimately it is very difficult to replace the talented, experienced, logical human mind. That's the best way I can put it. But maybe with more learning of the AI, maybe 30, 40 years from now, AI might come very, very close to the human mind. I really don't know how it'll. Maybe this is a maybe. Pratmesh, I have a request that please make sessions on in Hindi, because it should reach to the masses. Yes, Pratmesh, we will try our best, because we are really, pressed for time, and even the research takes a lot of time, and we try our best to collect all this research, but we will definitely keep this in mind. Jai Hind, Hemaji. I think few people are for SSRS still watched his movies and supports the stars as Mabel. Priyadarshini, welcome. Technology is not bad or good. It's the people who are utilizing it. How evolved are they? Yes, it depends on who is using it, right? That's the best way of putting it, Mindy. So now coming to the next, Sunita has. I feel Sushant is a representation of many such other talented guys in the industry who are nipped in many ways only to make roads for these Buddhas like SRK and others. Yes, like we said, Sunita ji, that Salman Khan was not very, very comfortable with a few big boss YouTubers like Elvish Yadav and one more guy in the Big Boss OTT show, right? And he was sort of mocking them, saying that their followers or subscribers come with them, vote for their show or something like that. And is Big Boss's popularity because of their subscribers? So all these kind of insecurities are coming forth for these Khans, and they can't digest the fact that nothing is permanent in life, right? Change is the only constant. So coming to the next piece of news, friends. Hi, Sanjuji, welcome. Now, Neil Nitin Mukesh, if you remember Neil Nitin Mukesh, right? And he he recently opened up about the argument he had with SRK a few years ago at an award function. And he said apparently he was having fun. Neil said he was having fun. I was having fun with SRK. He knows this, and I know this too. He shared that SRK had given him a heads up about the bid, but he wasn't fully aware of what was coming. If you say so, I'll believe it. If you want to call it scripted, let it be. But there was love. Neil said regarding this particular. I think in this particular award function, the both. I think SRK was poking fun at Neil Nitin Mukesh, and Neil Nitin Mukesh said it is scripted. But friends, I really don't believe. Why didn't Neil Nitin Mukesh? He did not get any role, right, in any much roles in Bollywood as a hero, and even the few films, flopped. But my question is, if you remember, SRK and Shahid Kapoor, at an award function, they called Sushant Singh Rajput on stage and they told him to dance, and they did not play the music, right? And this was done deliberately, I feel, and I don't think it is staged, at least in my opinion, because they couldn't, the whole Bollywood couldn't stand the talent, the personality, the intelligence of a person like SSR, right? Nobody can believe replace our beloved Sushant. Even this person who has taken the help of AI, just by replacing his face with our Sushant, he doesn't become so. Our Sushant lives in our hearts, says Priyadarshini, absolutely, Priyadarshini, and no, nothing can replace a real human being, right? And that is that. But the sad part is, when SSR was alive, at least I really wish, he had this kind of, fan following and fan love from fans. But it's only after, his death that he garnered so much of fan following, right? They buy out good scripts and want people of this country to be void of fun and to be frustrated, depressed, just so people of Bharat are forced to watch them, says Rocky. Yes, but Rocky, right now, the Indian youngsters, they have a lot of options, right? The Indian public has a lot of options for, to watch, to keep themselves entertained, right? They can just open YouTube or any other OTT platform and they can see a very good documentary or very good television series of a different country. They can see very interesting travel vlogs on YouTube. So entertainment is not very much limited in today's age, right? Sunita says, I remember that Neil Nitin was insulted too, and it was clear how much he was embarrassed going by his face and body language, says Sunita. Yes, but it seems that according to Neil Nitin, it says, he's saying that it was, rehearsed or something. I feel there's a very big scheme of destroying the minds of the people of this country as to make them slaves to drug addiction and other corporates, says Rocky. Yes, especially with the kind of content on the OTT platforms like Netflix, because each and every other film I see on Netflix or Amazon, it has a lot of depressing storylines, right? And it has a lot of adult content like sex and drugs and everything, right? Yes, for that reason today they're suffering. Nobody is caring for them. I read somewhere Neil Nitin was cross-checked many times. I mean, his part whenever he traveled, as he looked more like a foreigner than Indian, says Sunita. Most movies now they all try to act like our beloved Sushant. Sushant was a real star, not an actor, says Barbie. Yes, and he really had. He was on his way to become one of the biggest stars in Bollywood, and Bollywood did not like that fact, obviously, because they have their nepotistic people who they want to who they think is is going to make it big. Yes, Priyanka, and we have seen that the drug business is very closely linked with the film industry, and not only the film industry, many other businesses as well, right? A bottle was smashed on Ayushman head. Yes, I remember that in an award show, right, Ajayji? And yeah, this is all it's kind of the comedy in the award shows is very very cheap, and you don't feel like laughing, right? They try their best to make you laugh, and SRK and Saif Ali Khan try their best to make people laugh, but They had to hardly few people were laughing at their jokes. The people of this country won't forget this Kasra Wood. Sir, hats off to you. And Minaji, I just subbed 5 days back, but I have complete idea of what's going on, says Rocky. You're welcome, Rocky. And all the more that, awareness should be spread. And more and more youngsters who are trying to pursue a career in the film industry, they should be aware of what really is, the film industry, the dirt of Bollywood, and all these woods. And because all these youngsters, they are blinded by the glamour and also the kind of money which they make in a very short span of time, and they think that even they'll become very famous in a very short period of time, and that's what hooks these young people into joining the in the film industry. Ranveer Singh is getting undue attention even when his films are not doing good. So who is giving him undue attention? It is the likes of Karan Johar, right? It's disgusting that they add laughing and clapping effects. Even Kapil Sharma is still using those effects. Yes, Pratmesh. How long can people laugh to Kapil Sharma's jokes, Pratmesh? What the senior guys should know is no film actor is worshipped madly, unlike before, as an average spectator has a wide spectrum of entertainment like OTT, YT. Yes, Sunita ji, absolutely. I saw a clip. They made a cut out of Katrina and asked Vicky to put a garland on it. You can really tell how embarrassed he was. Sometimes all this makes you feel like an idiot watching it. So you can see, Vidya ji, that you can see the chemistry between Katrina and Vicky. It all looks like not an actual husband and wife relation, right? If you see between Kiara Advani and Siddharth Malhotra, and it's all from for us. It really looks like all these. It looks like a business contract, right? So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and the next news is actor Sharif Hashmi. He reflected on not being able to capitalize on the attention he got after working with SRK. He acted in the film Jab Tak Hai Jaan, right? And he told media that he was auditioning for more meaningful parts, he as opposed to the commercials and smaller roles that he'd fight for at the start of his career. He said, after I started auditioning properly, the first job I got was Jab Tak Hai Jaan. I got paid 2 lakh rupees for it for 20 days. Rupees 20,000 per day wasn't bad at all. There was no question of negotiating the salary. I was happy to do it for free. Sharif landed the lead role in Filmistan, for which he was paid 1.5 lakh rupees. But to his surprise, this didn't translate to bigger and better job opportunities. I thought I made it, but for one reason or the other, nothing was working out. Films I had signed for were cancelled. Some were left incomplete, others weren't released. 1 year turned to two, 2 to 3. The period was very difficult because before Filmistan, I'd never seen any success. So when people started turning their backs after that, it was a difficult pill to swallow. So you can see how, friends, even now, all these outsiders are struggling in Bollywood, and in spite of getting small roles with the likes of SRK, this guy is seen struggling in his career, and that is the case with many others, many other outsiders, especially. That until and unless you fully listen to what they say, or if you are the son or daughter of any known actor, you're not going to get any big role in Bollywood. Priyanka says the person is not looking at all like SSR's. SSR spark cannot come on anybody. Yes, Priyanka ji. Yeah. Vidya says, the first time I watched your channel videos, I couldn't understand how these actors were faking the marriage. But two years into watching you guys, I see exactly what you mean by the fake marriages. Yes, Vidya ji. And these are things which are not discussed in mainstream media, Vidya ji. Even every boy used to hug, kiss the late Sri Devi in public places, but we now know he, yeah, Sunita ji, this is, we have seen a lot of these actors and actresses, I mean, why they die mysteriously, and Bollywood used to uh, wants us to think that all these deaths are by accident, by suicide. Now the latest is they got heart attacks, right? So this is how Bollywood is fooling the people. Canadian actor Akshay Kumar is the biggest opportunist and hypocrite, says Pratmesh. Just watch his OMG movies, interviews. So yeah, Canadian Kumar, as we all know, in spite of having back-to-back flops, he still keeps getting films, and we saw the kind of many cuts and modifications which OMG2 had to undergo, and the kind of scrutiny which the CBFC did on OMG2, especially after Adi Purush debacle, right? So, friends, with this last comment, we will call this a wrap, and we will see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. sharp. Until then, Jai Hind.